Imagine waking up tomorrow with only one eye. The world would still look normal, but something important would be missing: depth. That coffee cup on your desk would look real. You could see its color, you could see its shape, but your brain would have a harder time knowing exactly how far away it is. Two eyes quietly solve that problem. They give your brain two slightly different views of the world, and your brain turns those views into depth. This ability is called stereopsis. It is one of the strangest tricks your body performs every second. Your eyes are separated by only a few centimeters, yet that tiny distance changes everything. Look at your thumb. Hold it directly in front of your face. Close your left eye. Then close your right eye. Your thumb appears to move. The thumb didn't move. Your viewpoint did. Each eye sees the world from a slightly different angle. Your brain compares those two images, then it calculates depth. This is called binocular vision, and humans are very good at it. But here's the strange part. Most animals don't have eyes positioned like ours. Their eyes evolved for different problems. A rabbit has eyes far apart on the sides of its head. That gives it a huge field of view. It can watch for predators approaching from different directions. A predator has a different problem. It needs to judge distance. So many predators have eyes facing forward. That includes cats, owls, and primates. Forward-facing eyes create overlapping fields of vision, and that overlap gives the brain more information about depth. So why did our ancestors need that ability? One important clue comes from trees. Millions of years ago, primate ancestors lived in complex environments filled with branches. A branch could be inches away, another could be several feet away. Missing your distance estimate could mean falling, and falling from a tree can be deadly. So accurate depth perception had enormous survival value. Imagine reaching for a branch. Your hand moves forward. Your eyes calculate the distance. Your brain predicts where your hand should arrive. Then your muscles make tiny corrections. All of this happens incredibly quickly. You don't consciously calculate anything, your brain does it automatically. But our ancestors weren't only climbing, they were also reaching, grabbing, jumping, and eventually manipulating objects. That makes depth perception even more useful. A fruit hanging from a branch isn't just something you see, it is something you need to reach. Your brain needs to estimate its position, your hand needs to move toward it, and your fingers need to close at exactly the right moment. Two eyes help make that coordination possible, but depth perception doesn't come only from two eyes. Your brain also uses shadows, motion, size, perspective, and familiar objects. That's why you can still judge distance with one eye closed. Your brain has many backup systems. But binocular vision gives it an especially powerful clue: the difference between what each eye sees. Scientists call this binocular disparity. The closer an object is, the bigger the difference between the two images. The farther away it is, the smaller that difference becomes. Your brain learns to interpret this pattern, and it does so constantly, without asking you, without telling you, without you even noticing. So what happens when the system fails? Some people have poor depth perception because their eyes don't work together properly. Conditions such as strabismus can interfere with binocular vision. During childhood, the brain learns how to combine information from both eyes. If the eyes send conflicting information for long enough, the brain may begin ignoring one eye. That can reduce stereoscopic depth perception. This reveals something fascinating. Seeing isn't simply about having eyes. Seeing is about having a brain that knows what to do with them. Your eyes collect information, your brain interprets it. The final image you experience is constructed inside your head. And there is another surprising detail. Your two eyes do not see exactly the same world. Each eye receives a slightly different image. Your brain fuses them into one experience. You don't notice the seam. You simply experience one continuous reality. That means the world you consciously experience is already a processed version of reality. Your brain is constantly editing, comparing, predicting, and correcting, all while you walk through your day. Think about catching a ball. The ball moves toward you. Your eyes track it. Your brain estimates its trajectory. Your body predicts where it will arrive. Your hands move into position and you catch it. You don't perform equations, your nervous system does. This ability became incredibly useful as humans evolved. Climbing required it, reaching required it, throwing required it, hunting required it, tool use required it. Even walking across uneven ground benefits from accurate depth information. But there is a deeper question. Why didn't evolution simply give us one extremely powerful eye? Because two eyes provide something one eye cannot. Comparison. One eye gives you one viewpoint. Two eyes give your brain two viewpoints, and the difference between them contains information. That tiny difference helps reveal the third dimension. It is almost like nature gave your brain two cameras, then taught it how to compare the footage. Your eyes are not merely windows, they are measuring instruments, and your brain is the calculator behind them. Every time you reach for your phone, your visual system estimates its distance. Every time you step over something, it estimates the height.
Every time you pour water into a glass, it estimates position. You rarely notice any of this, because evolution made the process automatic. Your two eyes are separated by roughly 6 centimeters. That tiny separation creates enough visual difference for your brain to calculate depth, and that calculation happens continuously. From the moment you open your eyes, until you close them again. So the next time you look at your hand, try something simple. Close one eye, then switch. Notice how the world shifts slightly. Your brain normally hides that difference. It combines both views into one stable experience. You aren't seeing the world exactly as your eyes receive it. You're seeing the world your brain has constructed from their information. And that may be the strangest part. Two small organs sit in your face. They collect slightly different pieces of reality. Your brain compares them. And from those differences, it builds a three-dimensional world. So maybe humans don't really have two eyes because one wasn't enough. Maybe we have two because difference itself contains information. Your eyes give your brain two imperfect views. And your brain turns those differences into depth. Every time you look around, you're quietly seeing the world twice. And your brain is using the difference to show you reality in three dimensions.